I know I snuck up in on y'all. I know I did. I won't wait until later on this evening, this afternoon, none of that. It's Sunday, child. I wanted to get it done and over with now. So whoever here, and whoever ain't, they ain't. They'll put the replay. All right. And I don't know who gonna be up in here. Don't care. Hey, Miss AKA, well, I see you the first one, and if you ain't, I mean, I only feel that way because you're the only one saying something. The rest of these hoes quiet. Um, whatever, child. I'm still trying to get my life together. I'm gonna get y'all in and out. Lord, good morning, y'all. Well, good afternoon, rather. A lot of y'all should be in damn church. You shouldn't be here seeing me. I ain't even hardly got no lights on or nothing, child. I just came right on up here. Why y'all ain't tell me the salt wax was cutting up like that on Wednesday? Y'all ain't tell me them steak ass salt wax was cutting up like that on Wednesday. Listen, that's how you do a season finale. I was for everything that happened. I was for everything that happened. Thank you, friend. Thank you for your cash app. Thank you, Miss AKA, for your cash app, honey. Thank you, Miss AKA. Mwah, 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 mwah. I appreciate your cash app, love. Thank you. Um, but why y'all ain't tell me them stinking ass salt wives was cutting up like that on Wednesday? I'm telling you, y'all really would have got this on Friday if y'all told me they was cutting up like that, like that. Now I won't drag in my feet because it was boring or anything. I had other stuff going on. And so that's why y'all are getting it on Sabbath. You understand? But had I known they had cut up like that, like that, like that, y'all have got this Friday, really. Or y'all really would have gotten it yesterday, like I promised y'all would. Because I did promise y'all that y'all was gonna get it. And you know what? While I'm waiting for the 10-minute mark, I may as well let everybody know that I'm live and whatnot. Cause I ain't letting nobody know. Okay, I didn't. Um, I didn't. I ain't put it on Twitter, Instagram, nothing. I just made it and came right on up here. So that's why if I'm quiet, that's why I'm quiet. Hold on, let me let Twitter know. No. All right, I let Twitter know. I think. Yeah, I let Twitter know. All right, so that's that for Twitter. Who else? Instagram. Um, y'all sick. CapCut ain't available right now. No TikTok. Y'all mad as y'all look. Y'all mad as fire around there. Y'all setting on mad. This is what you get. Uh Mad as hell, y'all can't tickety talk no more. That's what you get. Hold on, I'm letting Instagram know. Wait a minute. That wasn't what I was supposed to do, stupid. Where the link thing? Oh, it's over here. I should probably do a clipboard. Yeah. Now this gonna be real ghetto. So if y'all thing pop up for Instagram, I know it's gonna be real ghetto, but whatever. All right. Don't talk about me. I know it's real projectic, but whatever. All right, we 9 minutes in, y'all. I'm finna get started. But yeah, y'all really upset about Tickety Talk being gone. That's what the fuck y'all get. Feel bad for none of y'all. All right. Y'all got bigger ish to fry. Much bigger ish to fry to be sitting around here worrying about some goddamn TikTok and some goddamn cap cut. That's why God got rid of it. Because he's sick of y'all. Anyway, Salt Wives, child. All right, I put it out. Thank you so much, Joyce, for your cash out, baby. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Thank you, putting. I appreciate you, love. Anyway, like I say, I promised y'all that I was gonna come live, and this is me coming live. I let everybody else know that I'm up here, so hey, they'll just put in the replay. Salt Wives, this season 5, episode 6. When it's all said and done. So Heather was narrating before this episode came. And y'all know anytime somebody have a narration before an episode, some BS bound to happen down the line. And boy, did it. So I mean, y'all know. I am just getting up out the bed and whatnot. But I had this on all night, but y'all know my hair ain't dead. So I don't need y'all to talk about my hair. All right. Anyway, so Meredith woke up with a scratched cornea. Here we go again. Meredith, so what happened? Did Brittany come in there and scratch your eyes out for trying to insinuate some on her? What happened to your cornea, friend? All right, I said, Lord, we got another black eye in the Heather situation. Who did it? Meredith, who scratched your cornea? If Brittany came in there and scratched your eyes out, Meredith, say something. Don't pull it up. Heather says that Meredith never yelled at her before. Meredith says she doesn't feel heard, and yes, she's yelling and screaming at everybody, but she does apologize to her for yelling and screaming. I mean, if you want to consider what she did an apology, cool. Normally when people offer me an apology, they say, "Hey T, you know what? For talking to you like that, I apologize, my boy. I ain't mean to do all that. I was just in my feelings or whatever. I was a little drunk. My bad." That's an apology. But that's just my opinion. What do I know? Moving on. Heather sends a mass text about fun activities, but wants to do a tribute to Lisa down to her room first. So the gimmick is everybody gonna come in there dressed like damn Lisa. down to the wig, to the hair, to the makeup, to the clothes. And that was Friend's way of showing her thanks and her tribute about Lisa inviting them down on this trip and whatnot. Child, they did their best impersonations of Lisa, even on down to when they went out to eat. Like, y'all had to pull way to confused as to what was going on because all of you all was just playing up Lisa. And I love that. And I love that. I loving that all over the damn place. Like, that poor boy was so beside himself. Like, he was so disheveled. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was so weirded out. And I don't even blame him for feeling that way because it's just a listen, one Lisa is enough. We don't need 7 of y'all. All right. One is enough. We don't need 7, 6, however many hell it is of y'all there. We don't need all of y'all being her. Just saying. Um, I mean, I get it, friend, but I would have enjoyed that at showroom. You know what I'm saying? And y'all did all that down to the room because then y'all went down to these people restaurant and showed y'all ass. Now see if it was niggas that did it, they'll never allow their ass back. I wonder if they're gonna feel the same way. And we just gonna be honest. If this was the Atlanta girls or the Potomac girls, they would never invite their asses back with the way that y'all acted and cut up down to both of these people restaurants. But we gonna see. We gonna see. Anyway, so they get down to the restaurant and everybody doing their best Lisa impersonations or whatever. So Whitney ass got it started when she did her interpretation of Lisa, and when she turned around, her pants, her Tom Ford pants, still had the tag in the back. And Lisa wanted to know what that was all about. And then Heather says that, well, it's been said out here in these streets that you wear clothes and you return it. Now, one, I suppose, I guess, considering that you was gagging Lisa, I mean, I guess I'll let you have it. But to be real honest with you though, Whitney, it kind of did fall flat because I just don't believe that you gonna catch Lisa Barlow returning some clothes. I just I don't know why I don't believe that. See, had you said that about Brittany, I'd have believed it. But considering that you said that about Lisa of all people, yeah, I think the only way you gonna catch her returning something is because she don't like it, it ain't her color, or because you gave it to her as a gift and she don't want your gift. She'll rather she'll rather have store credit and she'll just go and get that. That I believe. But I don't I mean it was a cute little gag. It was a cute little gag, but like I say, you talk about Lisa, it kind of felt flat. My opinion. My opinion. Moving on. Lisa asks, what the hell is Whitney trying to imply? And Whitney says that she's fake. They cussed each other out. And then Lisa tries to snatch off Whitney's wig. Um, First of all, shout out to the Peacock version because they listen. When I tell y'all cut, listen. Hold on. I gotta sit up. When I tell y'all that these non-nigga women cuss each other the hell out down to these good people restaurant and these good people establishment, I ain't never in my life heard so much profanity down to one scene. All right. Y'all tried to act like the early New York girls and the Jersey girls was something, and y'all clear for Lord. Atlanta and Potomac go in a little half. Oh no, man. I have never heard so many. Listen, I'm a nigga. I done been down to all of the family reunions. I don't even think we said as many curse words down to the family reunion during the cha-cha slide than I heard what these damn white women did. When I tell when I tell y'all they cuss listen. Listen, and I heard plenty of good cussing out. Listen, I said, look around, y'all. Why is y'all talking like that? It's people around there with their babies and shit, and y'all run around here calling each other all type of bitches and hoes and all. I said, wait a minute. I said, wait. This certainly isn't coming from the Bible Belt state. Certainly, y'all ain't coming out here cussing each other out all to be damned. Sure. Mm. Mm. But Lisa got mad as hell, honey. Lisa got mad as hell. Lisa started it. Lisa started it. I ain't gonna lie. Lisa was the one that started cussing first, and then she took Whitney there, and then it was just a lot. And so then once everybody calmed down, Brittany, Brittany, I don't even know why you talking. I don't even know why you opened your mouth because you don't have a goddamn thing to say about nothing or nobody that is there. And I agree with Mary when she got you all the way together. When Mary said, "Why are you even talking?" Because you're the one who's running around here recording arguments between the girls, and you felt like because people was drunk off to kill it, they forgot. And she said, "Bitch, please, I ain't forgot. I forgot that thing you did." So don't be setting up around here now trying to give your unsolicited advice when ain't nobody asked you for it. I'm Team Mary. I agree with everything that Mary said. Everything that Mary said, I agree with it, and I stand behind it 1010%. I didn't understand why she was talking either. Brittany needs to shut the fuck up. She ain't got nothing to say to nobody. And then Brittany lied, talking about something Mary was recording outside too, but don't nobody want to say nothing about that. And then she says that she's going to start calling everybody else out when they do the exact same thing she does. So Heather says none of them record each other. That's a reach. And it is a damn reach. So Brittany says that she'll never recover from what Meredith says about her, well, what Meredith said about her being a disgusting, vile human being who need to go to hell home to a man that don't want her. Meredith says that she's not interested in her anymore. Brittany walks off crying, runs off crying. Again, Mary tells Heather to just let her go, and then Angie ran after her. So Mary says that she doesn't like how Angie ran after her. She needs to leave her alone and don't run after people that she don't like. Listen, Mary, now I've been on your side a lot this season. But Mary, I don't agree with that. I don't agree with the fact just because you don't like Brittany, then it's automatically Angie's responsibility to not like her and beef with her and have a problem with her too. I don't agree with that logic, Mary. I don't agree with that logic at all. Like I can't get with people that feel like that. That feel like, well, I'm beefing with her. You ain't her friend either. Bitch, fuck you, I'm grown. And if she ain't did nothing to me all up out of the way to the point where it's like that with me, I'm not about to do that with you. Like, I can't get with nobody like that. And I never have. I ain't never been that type. Just because you don't like somebody, it's not my responsibility to not like them either. And if Angie decided that she want to run after her for whatever her reasons was, that should have been predicated on whether or not you gonna be friends with her ass. Like, I ain't approve of that at all. I did not like that at all. And I'm not gonna go after that just because it's you, Mary. No, ma'am. Like that was do not pawn your don't pawn your parents not liking you off on me. That ain't got nothing to do with me. Blame them bitches. Blame the folks that had you, but don't blame that on me. And don't put that responsibility off on me. I hear that, but don't put that off on me. That ain't my business. I won't dare for none of that. I ain't even know you then, and that ain't got nothing to do with me. Don't put that off on me. That ain't my business that your daddy ain't like you. And that's why he ran the hell off, because you was a mouthy little girl and he ain't had no time for no mouthy ass churn. He left you and never came back. Your mama blamed you for it. And that's why she ain't really fooled with you like that either. Like, I get all of that, but don't blame that on Angie. Angie ain't had nothing to do with that. All that went on before Angie was born. Be clear. I ain't understand the goddamn thing. Don't get me wrong. Yes, her storm was very heart wrenching and it was touching, but that ain't got shit to do with Angie. No, I ain't understand that. Your your daddy not liking you and he left, and then your mama hating you for her man leaving. Ain't got nothing to do with Angie going to check on Brittany and seeing if Brittany is okay. Girl, that ain't got nothing to do. One ain't got nothing to do with the other. Now, don't get me wrong. Angie a damn fool for running after Brittany. Okay? Don't get me wrong. Angie a damn fool for running after Brittany, because I wouldn't have ran after her ass. Period. But the setup there, but I'm not putting that off on because Mary got abandonment issues because the daddy ain't like her because she was a mad little girl. Her mama ain't want to fool with her no more because she made her husband leave. I'm not putting that off on Angie. That ain't got nothing to do with Angie. No, ma'am. All right. Feel that way because you know what I'm saying. You don't understand why Angie running after, because Angie, you already know what the hell she doing. Why is you running up behind her? That I understand, but the whole I felt abandoned and all that. I guess you feel like since you sitting at the table with all of these non-nigger women, and since you is the nigger woman, I guess you just go play their card. Okay, I guess you just go turn into a black Karen sitting at the table with all of the non-nigga Karens. I guess, but this nigga won't here for it. This nigga saw it for what it was, and Anyway, uh. Um, but listen, even with all of that having been said, I I I totally agree with Mary. Why are y'all running after her? And I'm not mad at what Meredith said. I get Meredith's feelings and I get why she said it. I'm not mad at why she said it at all. That's how she feels about you, Brittany, and she has the right to feel that way about you. I mean, what else do you call a person that record friends arguing with one another? There's no other thing to call you but that. And y'all keep running up behind her, feeding into her damn foolishness. I don't understand it. Y'all should have just let her ass run off and cry. Maybe once she realized y'all not gonna be running up behind her, maybe then she'll stop. Since she wants to act like a child, treat her like one. Stop running up behind her. Maybe then she'll stop because she's running gone for nothing. Because nobody cares. I know I didn't. I was married. I'd have still sat down and ate my goddamn food. I'm not running up behind her ass. Some of the ladies go horseback riding, the other ones go make ceviche. Mary tells Meredith that she thinks she's done with Angie. She wants Angie to pick a side, and she feels like Angie running after Brittany is a betrayal. Mary, you reaching. Okay, Mary, you reaching, sis. Okay, Mary, and you hearing it from me. You reaching, sis. You lost me. All right, Mayor, you lost me a long time ago, Mayor. Okay, Mayor, you lost me, sis. Like, I was trying to feel where you was coming from, Mayor. I didn't. Okay? No shade, Mayor. I tried to feel where you was coming from. I did, but I didn't. Anyway, the ladies have dinner down to some theme park, which is a great idea, actually. Like, I would love to do something like that. I was here for it. So Angie and Meredith are in this better space, and in Angie's confessional, she admits that she was holding a grudge. against Meredith, allegedly started the rumors about her family. And even though she still believes Meredith did that, she's just going to take her word for it, because in order for them to move on, that's what she got to do. I feel like this, Angie, I suppose, but some people can consider that fake. Because my thing is, how can you really move past it if you still believe that she did? I feel like human beings do that a lot. Like, you would just move on past it, but you know that the person did it. You know what I'm saying? And it's like you still holding a grudge. Like, because to me, I just still feel like that grudge is always gonna be there, and because you still believe it. So it's just like, I mean, I don't know. That's just me. Like, I feel like if I'm a hold the grudge, I'm gonna just let it go altogether. But if I still don't believe that, I just feel like when the next thing happens, it's just gonna be a revolving thing. But I get it. You want to be friends with Meredith. You ain't got no issue with it. I mean, Angie, I don't know. Moving on. I don't know. It was a little bit baffling to me, but I mean, okay. Um, Angie asks Mary if she wants a slice of her pepperoni pizza. Mary ignores her. And then Angie, this is exactly what I wrote. Angie starts groveling at Mary's feet for her friendship, because that's what you did. That's what, and then Mary starts talking about her abandonment issues with her daddy not liking her because she was a mouthy ass little girl, and he left his whole household because he had a mouthy ass little girl, and he never came back, and her mama blamed her for her man leaving, and all the rest of that. That's when all that went on. Now I will say this. Yes. Yes, Angie, in my opinion, you was groveling at this lady's feet for her damn friendship, and I don't feel as though she deserved all that. That's just my opinion. Like, you listen, it's not your responsibility, Angie, to take on her beefs. And if that's her level of friendship, I mean, what? Listen, if you want to be her friend that bad, Angie, then fine. But myself personally, I could never sit and grovel at somebody's feet because they mad at me because I decided to have a heart for somebody that they don't like. And because I did that, now I gotta pick a side because you got abandonment issues because your daddy won't in the damn household. I don't give a shit. That's how I feel about it. Angie, you a better woman than I'll ever be, because I would have never groveled on national TV for somebody's goddamn. I just would. No, y'all ain't even been friends for that damn long. Like, I feel like you need to be friends with somebody for over a decade for me to even start to feel like that. Like me and Scotty back there. But I just especially, and I only feel that way because you did not do anything to Mary. Now, if you done something to Mary, or whatever the case may be, that I get. You didn't do nothing to Mary, so it's just like my opinion. Because you grovel at her goddamn feet. You grovel like you begged and pleaded for this lady to keep you as a damn friend, and she saved you, and all of the rest of that foolishness. Like, get out of my face. Yes, thank you, Bam, for your cash app. Oh, you Bam. Thank you, Bam, for your cash app, baby. I appreciate you, love. Thank you. Thank you. Anybody else like to donate? Feel free, girl. We got some more left. We got a lot left, actually. This was an interesting episode. Anyway, after Mary did all of that stuff or whatever, they made up. Good. I'm glad. Mary, get over yourself. Um Meredith tells Whitney that she knows the podcaster that gave Whitney the information about the Alibaba gate. And she says that he gave her a different story and that Whitney was the one who told him that she felt as though Lisa was the one that spread the rumors and was inciting him to try to get proof. He told Meredith that he never given her proof and that Whitney twisted his words around. Whitney says that not only did he say that it was Lisa, there was a phone call that explained all of that. Meredith, girl, cut your shit. So this man just decided to volunteer that information to you out of nowhere. He's a blogger. I doubt that. More than likely, Meredith, you probably did know him, but I feel like the conversation went like this. Is it true that you gave Whitney information about Lisa probably being the one spreading the damn rumors about her jewelry being from Alibaba? That's really how I think that conversation went, Meredith. I don't just think that man came out of nowhere and gave you that. I personally don't think that. I personally think that if anything, did the blogger lie? I don't know if the blogger lied. I don't know if the blogger lied. I don't know if the blogger's trying to pin the both of them against each other. It's possible because that is what bloggers do. Look at the look at what happened on Basketball Wives. That is what bloggers do. Is it possible that the blogger is trying to pin the two of them against each other to stir up drama and curate mess so that we can have a good season like we got this season? Perhaps. Perhaps. But do I think he just gave you that information, Meredith? No. I really felt like you wanted to know. That's what she said. Is that what happened? And I really felt like the blogger said, hell no, that ain't what happened. I told her this, that thing, and the other, but I did not tell her that Lisa did it. I ain't said that Lisa did it. None of that. That's really what I think, Meredith. All right. Now, did Whitney lie? Perhaps, perhaps, perhaps. But Meredith need to cut your shit too. I don't believe that man came and voluntarily told you nothing. I believe you went round there and asked, and he told you the truth about what happened. That's what I think. Now, whether or not Whitney lied, I don't know. Maybe, probably. I wouldn't put it past her. Okay, I wouldn't put it past her. I'm not gonna lie, Whitney. I wouldn't put it past you. But I mean, listen, I ain't saying she lied. What I'm saying is I wouldn't put it past her. That's all. I'm not saying she lied, but I am saying I wouldn't put it past her. That's all I'm saying. Whitney says that she could prove that Lisa was feeding reality Von Tease, and it's no secret of that. Lisa tells her to prove it. Heather asks Whitney who told her all this shit. Whitney says that she reached out to Monica. Heather goes off, and Whitney says that she felt cornered by Lisa and Meredith, and that's why she needed proof. And then Mary came in and basically took up for Whitney and says that she could contest that when they don't like each other or when they don't like somebody, um, they do gang up. They do gang up. They do because y'all did that to Britney. Y'all been ganging up on Britney the whole damn trip. So, I mean, y'all do pounce on somebody. So Mary's whole thing is, out of desperation, it would probably make somebody go to some other type of levels to get some type of proof. I'm not gonna listen. Up and Adam the blogger basically confirmed what Mary said. Like I say, it's still gonna be the blogger's word against a cast member, friend. It's still gonna be that. It's still gonna be the blogger versus the cast member. And you're gonna have some people that are gonna believe the bloggers, and you're gonna have other people that are gonna believe that bloggers are messy, they're catty, and they will do anything to get themselves talked about or brought up on the show or anything. So I feel like this is a situation where it depends on who you ask. You're gonna have some people that's gonna believe the blogger, and then you're gonna have other people that's gonna be like he a messy ass queen who pulling stunts and shows to get his shit talked about. So I don't know. Like I say, don't ask me. I don't know if the whole line. But I wouldn't put it past her. Anyway, anyway. But like getting back to what I was saying. I agree with Mary again. Again, like I say, y'all been pouncing on Brittany this entire trip, and she deserved it. But y'all proved Mary's point. Y'all did. Y'all did. Do I believe that Lisa was feeding things to reality Vontees? I don't know. Is it possible? Probably. Probably. You know what I mean? But until there's proof of that, I ain't gonna necessarily put that on Lisa. But you reaching out to Monica though, it does look funny. Whitney, it do. Like Whitney, you got to be real desperate to go and reach out to Monica. Like, don't get me wrong, I did, and then some people could feel like Heather did too much in that moment, or the rest of them did, but I don't. I don't. I don't. Like, I get their feelings about you reaching out to them. But being fair, I kind of could get why you would reach out to her, considering that she was honest about every damn thing else that was going on with reality Vontees. And again, Monica did say that a lot of y'all was indulging in a lot of what reality Vontees, but I do remember that. I do remember that. I do remember Monica saying she don't understand why a lot of y'all is so pissed about it, because a lot of y'all was indulging in what was being put out on reality Vontees until it became y'all. So so is it possible that Lisa fed reality Vontees some shit? Probably, probably. But T, you always taking up for Heather, like I'm supposed to. That's my dick. Everybody else take up for people that they like. Why I gotta get called out because I take up for people that I like? Everybody else could take up for the folk that like. You took up for Candace. Why why I gotta get called out when I want to take up for people? Everybody else could take up for the folk they want to take up for. When I take up for somebody, it's a big deal. I gotta get questioned about it. Shout out to y'all. But that's why probably, probably. I'm just gonna say because Monica did say that. Monica said that she got stuff from a lot of y'all until it became y'all. I'm just saying she said it. But yes, ma'am, baby. Yes, ma'am. Thank you, Ashley, for your cash app. Probably, probably. That's all you go get out of me since you paid for it. Probably. All right. Just being real, it's a possibility. I mean, I don't know. Like I say, I ain't gonna put that on her. But probably. Anyway. So Heather tries to be the voice of reason, and she says that none of them at the table are at fault because it's one thing for total strangers to talk about them because they put themselves on reality TV, but it's another thing when they do it amongst each other. And so she tells them that they crucified Monica for having a burn book when they got burned books of their own, and it's their cell phones. And so she challenges all of them to go into their text messages and find the absolute worst thing that one has ever said about the other, and that they was going to give it to that person, read it out loud. They was going to talk about it, burn it, bury it, and leave it be. Child. May as well change the venue, honey, because it all went to hell in a handbasket from this point on. So Mary feels like Heather became a mean girl since she became successful. And Heather took that, and Heather says, she doesn't want her newfound success to come off as mean because she's saying she's not trying to be mean, but she remembered where she was. Like, she took ownership for all of that, and she understood where Mary was coming from. But you know what? I will say this though, Heather. Don't apologize for your glow up. If these people don't like your glow up, fuck them. You know what? God says that people will be them true selves and reveal their true selves when you grow up and when you elevate. See, people like you being where you was. You know what I'm saying? Overweight, unconfident, questioning yourself and all of that. See, people like that side of you. People don't like the slim you, the you that don't mind saying what it is, the you that want to glow up and be somebody and go somewhere because you woke up and paid attention. See, everybody wants to keep you where you was. Everybody can't go with you once you elevate, Heather, and you realizing that everybody can't go. I get it, Heather, but everybody can't come. Everybody can't come, and everybody ain't gonna be. It's the same thing as it was with Wendy round there to Potomac. All of us saw Wendy as one way, and then when and I was guilty of that. When Wendy started changing, I was also one of the ones that was like, "Girl, it's a big switch. What's T?" It's the same thing they did to Wendy. They didn't understand her glow up, and so it became foreign to them, and then she became mean and this and that thing and the other. You'll be all right, Heather. I appreciate you for your glow up, and I appreciate you for allowing Mary to say what she had to say for she Ted, but whatever. Queen Yo, you can keep it. I love you down too, but you can keep all that shit. All of it. Keep it. Keep it. Keep it. I don't want to hear it. Okay? I don't want to hear it. Keep doing you, Heather, and if a bitch don't like it, fuck them. Like I said. Moving on. Um, Brownwin feels like Brittany is a trauma dumper, and I thoroughly believe and agreed with everything that Brownwin said about Brittany. She told not one lie about Brittany, not one lie. She told not one lie. She does because Brittany does do that. She'll come and trauma dump all of her trauma all up on you because she tired of caring. Child bath. I agree with Bronwyn 1,010%. And Bronwyn, just because of that, I wouldn't want to fool with her no more. I would not want to fool with her no more. Angie got Bronwyn all the way together in her text child. And Angie says that was back when Bronwyn had threw her under the bus, but she sees that her words can hurt and she regrets it. What is you feeling bad about? Don't regret nothing. You said it. So don't regret it now. You said it. That's how you feel. See, I can't listen. Y'all, if I said it, I meant it. And y'all know how I am about that. If I ever sat up here and I call you a low down, dirty, disgusting, corroded, rotten ass bitch, I meant it. Do you hear me? And that's just that on that. I wouldn't have regretted nothing. All right. Angie said what she said, and what she said was what she said. Listen, I laughed at the gag. All right. Me too. I scrimped at Angie's text message. When I tell you I hollered up in here, I was gagged pieces. I said, give Angie her things. Give Angie her things, baby. When I tell you she read, I was forward. Anywho's, and Bronwyn just swallowed it. Bronwyn let it be what it was. She said, it's cool. We can move on. Yeah, I bet it is cool because she read you the fuck down to them text messages, honey. And I Lord, she read you down to them text messages, honey. Right. One foot in the grave and the other one on a banana peel. Dear God in heaven. Then she want to sit over there talking about stuff she regretted. No, you don't. You meant every word of what you said. And it's okay for you to say that. I wouldn't have regretted a damn thing. Hell yeah, that's how I felt. I mean, I'm sorry your feelings got hurt, but that was the place that you took me at that point. I would anywho. Um, Thank you, Kimmy Nicole, for your $4.99 friend. Hold on. I'm trying to highlight you. We can't keep coming for the girls on Ozempic when the girls back in the day were heavy on Dexatrim. Hey friend, how you doing, baby? You so silly. Um, you is so silly. Thank you, friend. Anybody else would like to donate? Feel free. We still got a whole lot left, child. Anyway, Lisa says she feels like Meredith digs up information and weaponizes it. It's dirty and she doesn't like it. She feel like it's shitty. I said, oh. Now, Meredith, I will say this. This ain't the first time you've been accused of digging up dirt to weaponize people with, Angie accused you of that when you did that with her family. I ain't got Heather's text. I ain't read that. What you mean read Heather's text? I ain't got Heather's text. I ain't got to read what was said other than the first part. But getting back on to Meredith. Meredith, I ain't gonna lie. I do believe you do that. Because that's Meredith, you just did that to Whitney. Because I wonder how long was you sitting on that information before you decided to bring it out. So Meredith, I can't take that away from Lisa. You waited to use that for this time right here. That's weaponizing information that you done dug up because I do not believe that Up and Adam just volunteered that information to you. I believe you went to him and you asked, is this what happened? Because she told us one thing, but I know her to be dishonest. So is this what happened? And I believe he gave you the damn truth. So I'm just saying, Meredith, that won't too what Lisa said won't too far from the truth. Just saying. Um Now, baby, Heather read Lisa, I mean not Lisa, Whitney to the okay. The First of all, listen, I already knew. I already knew that text message was something serious when she said, "Oh wow," and started crying. And then when she said she's a low life, dirty piece of shit, I said, oh my God. And y'all know that was Heather felt like that back when they went to Arizona, and Heather felt like Whitney threw her up under the bus. Listen, when she read the first words to me, I didn't need the rest of the text message because I already knew it was down asunder from then. So, so I really didn't even need none of the other text messages to know that Whitney got read the hell down for absolute filth. Oh gosh. Like, listen, I don't know whose was worse. Heather's read to Whitney or Angie's read to Brown. I don't know which one was worse. That's what. There y'all poll go. Whose text was worse, Big Angie or Big Heather's? I don't know. I don't know. Because Angie read Brown went the hell down, and Heather read Whitney the hell down. I don't know whose was I don't know whose was worse. Because that one foot in the grave and that one foot and that one foot on the banana peel girl. Listen, I don't know. I don't know. That's for y'all to figure out. Anyway, so Whitney lets Lisa read a text message that was sent to her by somebody else for some information. And it said that Lisa and John is basically swingers. That Lisa was making out with the girl while Lisa was jacking John off or some mess like that. And Whitney said that she never believed it, but she never brought it up either. And that was her way of saying that was one of the worst things that she's ever said about Lisa, and it was about her marriage. And then Lisa gets extremely pissed. And then Lisa turned around and got upset at Angie. And Whitney said, I don't know why you getting upset with Angie because Angie was taking up for you and John. But Lisa still wanted to be upset with Angie. And she told Angie, how would you like it if I ran out here and said what I heard? And that's about Sean doing circle jerks. I said, wait a minute. And here go the real gag, Lisa. I believe every word of that. Sorry, Angie. Listen, Big Angie, you may as well throw flowers at me too, sis, because I believe every word of what the girls say about Sean running around out here doing circle jerks. I believe every word. Angie, I'm sorry, but I believe every word of what was said about that. And here go the real gag. You believe it too, which is why you got so pissed at Lisa and threw some flowers at her ass. Talk about something. Why would she say that? Why? Is there some truth to it? See, you wouldn't even got pissed like that if it wasn't no goddamn truth to it. Why you get so mad? It gotta be some truth to it, Angie, because I gotta tell you, I believe every word of what Lisa say about your husband. I do. And I'm gonna be honest with you too. Could Lisa and John be some swingers? Probably. Probably. But ain't nothing come out about that. Anyway, yeah. So then in Bronwyn's confessional, she says that John's husband that John ain't no better than nobody else's husbands sitting down at this table. She says, if for her to say, how dare anybody talk about her marriage, but then turn around and throw Miss Shawn up under the bus is insane to her. And I did agree with Bronwyn when she said that. I agree with Bronwyn when she said that her husband just got talked about like a dog, and she didn't do all of that. So why is it that when it's her, now she doesn't want to talk about it no more, and now the game is over with? And it's the same thing with Meredith. Meredith, you didn't show your text messages. Why did you get the lead? Meredith, why do you get the lead? Everybody else showed the meanest thing that they done ever said, but you thought I ain't see that. Everybody else showed text messages of the meanest things that they've said about somebody, excluding Brittany, because I don't know what that was. You the only one who didn't get to show your damn phone. You the one who stormed off, Meredith. Like, what you storming off for? I really wasn't mad at what Whitney said because she's right. You did do the same thing she did. Because again, Meredith, you will never get me to believe that Up and Adam just came to you out of nowhere with that information. I don't believe you when it comes to that, Meredith. I don't. So I won't mad at Whitney for saying, like, you trying to judge me, but you did the same damn thing. And you did. Because again, I will never believe that Up and Adam just handed you off that information. I don't believe that. You went digging like you do with everybody. That's the same thing Lisa called you out for. Brian says after, Lisa left, Meredith left, Angie left. Brown says she doesn't feel like it's fair that some people have to eat the things that were said about them, but others get the right to get pissed off and then leave. I agree with Brown when it came to that too. I did. I agree with Brown when it came to that too. Anyway, that was basically the end of the damn episode and the end of the damn season. Child. Listen, I watched the Peacock version. I didn't see where I doubt anything got cut off. It was unedited and it was unscripted. I watched the Peacock version. I didn't watch it on Bravo. Meredith walked away. Meredith did not show her phone about the nastiest thing that she's ever said about somebody. I felt like she used that moment to conveniently walk off because she doesn't want to be looked at as in a certain way. That's really what I think. That's really what I think. Meredith did not show not a goddamn thing. We didn't get a chance to get to that. That's why Bronwyn and Whitney and all of them was telling her to stay. Why are you leaving? You didn't show your message to nobody, and she wants to go too long. I didn't feel like that was fair. I didn't, because everybody else had to show their phone. I felt like Meredith should have showed hers. It wasn't fair that she got to be the only one to get up and walk the hell out. Mad. No, Lisa showed her phone. Lisa was the one who said that she feels like Meredith digs up information on people when she's mad at them so that she can use it to weaponize it with them later. She said she felt like that's shitty as hell. Yeah, Lisa did. Lisa participated in it. Lisa got pissed when Whitney brought her husband into it. That's why Lisa got up and walked away and felt like this was just too much for her. Child. Oh, I missed that. Thanks, T. You're welcome. Yeah, I didn't feel like that was fair of Meredith being the only one not being able to show her phone. When everybody else had to sit and sit and endure that, she's the only one that gets to walk up and walk out. I ain't appreciate that. Like, production, what are y'all doing? So now we'll never know what was the meanest thing she done ever said about somebody, and Brittany don't count. Because y'all remember after Lisa showed what she showed, that's when Angie got her confessionals and called her out and said, this is the same woman who called her the slut of New York on a hot mic moment. And she was molded to show she said worser things about Meredith than what was shown. So no, Lisa did show her phone. Meredith didn't show a damn thing. So Lisa mad someone brought up her husband, but she brought up Angie's husband. Right. That was what Brown was said. But here go the gag, y'all. I believe every word of what Lisa said of what she heard about Miss Shawn. Every word that she said, that she say, I believe it. Thank you, Crystal Boo, for your Cash App love. Mwah, 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 mwah. Thank you. Thank you, baby. I'm glad that you love the live. Thank you. Mwah, 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 mwah. Thank you, babe. I appreciate you, love. Thank you so much. Y'all better give some tithes and offering, period. Okay. To the edifice of the house. But yeah, y'all, that was the episode. I ain't know they cut up like that. Y'all didn't tell me. I swear to God, y'all didn't tell me. Can I get up to 100 likes, you guys? It's 148 y'all and 89 likes. Can I get 11 likes out of y'all at least? I do think Meredith's text message would have been about Angie, and Lisa got that tea from Meredith. Ooh. I think Angie's read to Bronwyn was slightly worse than Heather to Whitney. Her tongue game is the reason why she got the seat next to Andy. They cut the food. They did cut the food, a whole food. Lid for it. Me too, Nita. I lid for it too. Let me see what this poll looking like. Now I don't want to end it. All right, so y'all got time to vote. So Big Angie is in the lead with 69%, and Big Heather is behind her with 31%. So y'all got time to vote some more before the live ends. Listen, y'all need to go. If y'all already watched it, y'all need to go back and rewatch it on Peacock so y'all can hear how they cut the hell up down to these people restaurant. Let me get 3 more likes, y'all. I'm telling you, they cussed each other out. Like, oh Jesus, it was a lot. Like when I tell you they cussed each other out, they cussed each other out. Like, woo. I was for it though. I was for it. Yeah, I've been watching it on Peacock, but the ones I've been watching, they wasn't uncensored because they didn't have it uncensored. This one was uncensored and extended. You know, the other ones, they wasn't uncensored. Ciao. So what y'all think about the reunion? What are y'all predictions about the reunion? Do y'all think the reunion is gonna give? They say it's a 3-part thing. I mean, 15 episodes. I mean, I guess. I guess a lot did happen that they probably could squeeze a 3-part reunion out of, but I mean, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna save my judgment. Um, I don't necessarily think I'm upset about the fact that they have a 3-part, because I mean they had enough episodes and they had enough drama this season that I feel like they can work with a 3-part episode, a 3-part reunion, it not be boring. Um, Honestly, if they do it right, they can have a 3-part reunion and it not be boring, and it don't get stagnant, or the first part was good, the middle part was boring, and the third part was good. Like I feel like all 3 parts could really be something if they do it right. They said Bronwyn caught hell. Ooh, Jesus. I want to hear what Miss Shine got to say about herself too, because again, I believe every word of what Lisa said. I'm sorry, I believe it. Sorry, Ange, but I believe every word of that about your husband, girl. Yeah, I will say Salt Lake for me. Y'all have been the best housewife. For me, y'all have been the best housewives. And I'm only speaking for me. For me, Salt Wives, y'all have been the best Salt Wife franchise. And so I really hope y'all keep it going at this reunion. Off topic, word is RHOP reunion was better than season 5. I think that's a reach. Child, y'all see, I ain't making no laugh for Potomac because I'm not. Those are just gonna be pre-recorded until the rest of the season. I might do the reunion live, but if that's tied it through, no, I won't. So good, good. Brow been flip flopping too much for me. I've been said that about Brown, but when I said that, y'all told me to leave her alone because y'all love her. So I left her alone and let y'all love her. Now everything that I said about her that came to pass. Now y'all running around here talking. I guess. I'm sorry, y'all. I'll be keep me on. Well, anyway, y'all, that's it. That's all. I ain't got no more. I just wanted to keep my promise and come up here. I said I was gonna make this alive, and so I made it alive. But this is all I got. I ain't got no more. I totally appreciate you guys for the cash apps that I received. Thank y'all so much for that. It was a blessing. Thank y'all so much for the super chat that I received. Those are blessings as well. Thank you guys so much for that. I totally appreciate the likes. Thank you guys so much for that. Like I said, I will see y'all for the reunion now that I'm caught up. Um, I'm gonna try my best, excuse me, to do the reunion live sometime, maybe Thursday morning. I might can get it, squeeze it in Thursday morning. I'm gonna try to do it then because Thursday evening I got the chasing panel, so I won't be able to do it that evening. But I will try to get it to y'all Thursday morning. That'll be alive as well. And so yeah, y'all continue to watch, continue to come to the payback, throw in your comments, all that good stuff. And no, I ain't do the reunion looks yet. But until then, I'll holler at y'all. Bye.
So tonight